Hi, everybody, and welcome. We are surrounded today by pageantry and tradition. Check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here, as we'll see a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Barnett. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's tackled after the catch.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
And the Dukes pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They go with a direct snap. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Dukes will have 1st and 10 here. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Ross. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
The end of the 1st quarter, and after 1, we're scoreless.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
And the Dukes are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dukes.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire 1st quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over the sidelines just looking for answers.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the
Now they get set to kick it away.
6, 0.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
The PAT makes the score 7-6. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He flips it to the back across the middle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Throwing for his running back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's back to throw again on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
The Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. And he's got it. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun running play call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Offense tops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, San Jose State.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half.
The end of the first half. With the score, James Madison, San Jose State.
And the Dukes will kick this deep to begin the second half.
Set to kick this low.
Bringing it out, it's Bates. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And your San Jose State Spartans will take over 1st and 10.
The San Jose State offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
To throw, it's Brown. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught for the completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
That sack sets up an important 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the 1st down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Back to pass. It's Brown. Fires it on the move. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a draw play. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
First down and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The Spartans offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down trot. Can they get something going here? Receiver makes the grab, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set. It's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, James Madison, 14, San Jose State, 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Looks to the left and pass caught. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Powering through the defender. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State. Took some extra time in the weight room and hanging off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
There's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful two-point try. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. James Madison's offense back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Duke starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Dukes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Slides a quick throw. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
1st and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page, You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He missed it. After the miss, still losing by that single point. They had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent...
Hi, everyone, and welcome. Check out this scene. Tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Dukes will kick it away to get this game going. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
They'll give it to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Dukes. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
To the air, it's Barnett. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. And the Dukes come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, James Madison.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looking to throw. It's Barnett. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Powerful running into the secondary. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. He'll hand it off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's got it, and no for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. The drive keeps going. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Pavia. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long.
The end of the first quarter with the score. James Madison, 14. Vanderbilt, 0.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a deep completion. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Dukes.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Contact as he let the ball go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The Commodores come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not much